Welcome to the Back Moon ceremony, the full moon ceremony of July. I am Pnina Moldovano, and I'm very delighted to be with you all here tonight, this morning, midday. People are in different areas of the world, different time zones, but how wonderful it is that we can all connected, regardless of where we are physically. And I'm very delighted that you're here participating in this very special moon. And from time to time, I'm going to ask you to breathe in and out just so you'll be able to take in the energy more easily and integrate. There's a great magic tonight, and every slide in this short PowerPoint presentation carries downloads and information. So I invite you to sit or lie down comfortably, look at the screen. If at some point you're falling asleep, that's okay. And just be. Black Moon Ceremony, which is the full moon of July, is really special astronomically because this is officially the first moon of summer, of astronomical summer. It is the closest full moon to the summer solstice, which occurred on June 21st. And the summer solstice, to remind us all, is where the sun rides particularly high in the sky and the moon particularly low, where we are in the northern hemisphere. That's why on June 21st we had the longest day of the year. And we are officially in summer. And this is our first full moon of the summer. Furthermore, this moon's low riding nature is emphasized by a phenomenon called major lunar standstill. And major lunar standstill happens when the northernmost and southernmost moonrise and moonset are farthest apart. So the moon is like spreading all over the sky. And it's low. It's pretty low. And on top of all that, this back moon is the closest full moon to what is called aphelion. Aphelion is the point in the Earth's elliptical orbit when it is farthest from the sun. So tonight's full moon is the farthest from the sun in 2025. How cool is that? And breathe. Farthest from the sun and pretty low. And take that in. First full moon of summer, yet farthest from the sun. And this moon has a pretty interesting name, doesn't it? The Bak moon. So traditionally, these names, the names given to every full moon of each month of the year, is rooted in Native American tribes, Native American cultures, and different tribes have given different names to the full moon. And July's full moon is called mostly Bak moon because the antlers of the male deer, also known as bucks, are in full growth mode at this time. Bucks shed and regrow their antlers. Yes, these are the antlers. Here we have a picture of a beautiful deer, white-tailed deer, buck. And so they shed and regrow their antlers each year, producing a larger and more impressive set of antlers as the years go by. And breathe. And we'll talk more about the deer and its antlers. So this is why it's called the buck moon. Other names for this month's moon, which also reference animals, include, for example, feather molting moon and salmon moon, a tlingit term indicating when fish return to the area and were ready to be harvested. So we're going to see different names according to different tribes and traditions. More names include the berry moon, moon when the choke cherries are ripe, month of the ripe corn moon, raspberry moon, thunder moon, and halfway summer moon. And breathe. Let's look more into the buck, the deer. So male white-tailed deer are called bucks, and they grow antlers during the summer. The antler is a honeycomb bone-like tissue they use to fight other bucks and also to rub trees to mark their territory. Since only the males typically grow antlers, bucks grow them primarily for attracting mates and establishing dominance during the mating season, also known as the rut. Antlers are a visual signal of the buck's health and genetic quality. So interesting to see all the functions that the antlers play for the male deer. Antlers drop annually in late winter, typically January through March. The dropped antlers are called sheds. Bucks shed their antlers due to a decrease in testosterone levels after the breeding season, after the rut. This drop in testosterone weakens the connection between the antler and the bony growth on the skull from which the antlers grow, causing the antlers to fall off. The shedding process is a natural part of the antler cycle and does not cause the buck any pain. And breathe. So this is why they shed off during winter time. And from spring through summer, the antlers grow back and are usually bigger than the previous year. So notice that, how beautiful this process in nature, in the animal kingdom, that the buck has this wisdom, to know when to shed off what does not serve them anymore. In this case, the antlers, they grow weaker, right? And they just fall off. And yet they grow back. And when they grow back, they do not remain the same. They grow back, what, bigger and stronger than the previous year. And this is a great lesson for us, yes, for us humans and for everyone, to remember that everything is a cycle. Everything in nature, everything in life is a cycle of shedding, of letting go, and a cycle of growth and expansion. And just as winter time is marked as a time to be indoors more, right? It's cold outside, it's getting darker earlier, so we're more indoors and we don't go out as much. And it's also the time where seeds are working underneath the soil, preparing for what is to come. It's the time to go inside and do some introspection, lay low, so to speak, rest, regain our energies, letting go. So, beginning in springtime and more so in summer, when the days are longer, when it's sunny outside, when we go outside and have more energy and are more active to take action. And it's time for those seeds to sprout and grow and grow. Just as the buck grows its antlers during summertime. And we are now officially in summertime. So this is our time. And how synchronistic, how auspicious and magical it is that with the first full moon of summer, the buck moon, paying a tribute to the buck and its antlers to remind us that this is the time to grow bigger and stronger. And breathe. And breathe. In ancient Japanese wisdom, as is depicted in the Hanafuda card deck, the deer symbolizes connection, divinity. The deer carries a letter in its antlers, a message from the gods. And Selena Rodriguez, my teacher, Master Kuandera, teaches Hanafuda magic. That's her signature work. And Hanafuda magic is based on ancient Japanese wisdom. And maybe you've seen them that Nintendo is manufacturing a card deck called Hanafuda, where each card depicts a plant, an animal. It's a beautiful set of cards, but they also carry, and of course they serve for play. However, there's a much deeper meaning to them, and they carry ancient wisdom. So in one of these cards, there is a picture of a deer. And these teachings come from Selena Rodriguez. And if you're interested to pursue them and to study more about Hanafuda magic, you're welcome to contact her. However, what I'll say for now and what is sufficient for our purposes today, tonight, is that the deer, its antlers, its long, strong, beautiful antlers are like antennas that are connected to the divine. And when we connect to the deer through its antlers, as a messenger from the gods, we can receive messages and breathe and notice, feel, see, sense, hear. No pressure, just be, but the deer is with us right here, right now. The spirit of the deer, the spirit of the buck is with us. And breathe. And together with the deer, the buck moon itself, being the farthest from the sun and so low, invites us to do some retrospection. Come back to ourselves. It's far from the sun, far from the light. So it invites us to go inside to where it's darker and see what we want to let go of, what we want to shed. And also be in our body, be grounded in our roots. Because it is only by being in our bodies that we can shed old and grow newer, stronger antlers in accordance with the highest good of all concerned. So on the one hand, we have the deer, we have the messenger from the gods, which connects us to spirit. But at the same time, we need to be grounded, which is what the moon invites us to do and be. And breathe. And so now, I'd like us to go into meditation. So if you haven't already, I invite you to sit down comfortably with your feet on the ground, or if you're lying on bed, that is fine as well. And just be comfortable. Relax your body. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths in and 3 deep breaths out. And with every breath, you become more and more relaxed. Relax your head. Relax your eyes, your nose, your lips. Relax your face, your neck, your shoulders. Continue to breathe in and out, and you become even more relaxed. Relax your chest, your arms, your hands. Relax your abdomen. Relax your pelvic area. Relax your thighs, your ankles, your feet. And as you continue to breathe in and out, I invite you to just listen and be. You are a deer, and see, feel, sense, hear, smell your feet down on the ground. You can feel the grass, the soil. What does it feel like? Feeling the soil, the grains of sand, the leaves underneath your feet. And I invite you to bring forth anything that does not serve you anymore, whichever it may be. There's no judgment. Don't try to overthink it or analyze it. Whatever comes up is absolutely okay. Continue to breathe in and out. And whatever comes up for you, use your strong, solid legs and just drop it off through your legs, through your feet, down to the ground, to let the sacred soil transform, transmute, transfigure anything that is not for your highest good. And just let your strong, dear legs and feet do that. See, feel, sense, hear the soil sucking off through your feet all all that all the old stuff, all those things which are not for you anymore. Just let go. Continue to breathe in and out and give gratitude to the blessed soil for taking all of that. Give gratitude to the box, strong, firm legs and feet, to your strong legs, solidly grounded, for taking that off for transmutation. Take a deep breath in and out. And now I invite you gradually, gently move upper through your body, through the body of the strong, beautiful deer. The beautiful eyes of the deer, and look up in the sky, and oh, you see the moon. You see the full, beautiful moon up in the sky in all its glory, and the moon looks so close to you, so close to the ground. And just look at the moon. Gaze at the moon. Let it work its magic on you. The first moon of summer. Moon of introspection, of groundedness, and of connection. And in your heart, give gratitude to the full moon of July. Give gratitude and blessings for a wonderful summer to be. And take a deep breath in and out. And now, just with your intention, notice the head of the deer. Up on its head are two beautiful, strong, long antlers. Put your intention to them and see, feel, sense, hear those antlers growing higher, higher and higher over the moon, touching the sky. They're touching the clouds, and they continue to grow even beyond these clouds. And they go upper and upper and upper. Continue to breathe. And they reach Source, the Great Spirit, God, Goddess. And the deer is you. And you are connected to all there is, was, and will be. And you are directly connected to Source. And at this moment, you have the opportunity to ask a question. Ask the Great Spirit a question. A simple question. An honest question in integrity. You can ask any question you want. It may be related to what it is that you want to grow, what it is that you want to expand, what it is that you want to renew. And breathe and just ask the question in your heart. And do not wait immediately for an answer. Do not push it. The answer may come now. It may come in a few minutes. It may come tomorrow or maybe later. In any kind of form, trust. Trust the process. Ask the question and trust that the answer will come to you. And breathe. Stay in your body. Ask your question and let it go. And give gratitude in your heart. Give gratitude to Source, to the Great Spirit, to the Great Mystery, to the gods, to the goddesses. Give gratitude to Deer. And now, slowly and gradually, see the antlers coming back to their original size, place, and space, gradually, slowly, gently. Bring your intention and attention back to the antlers on your head, on the deer's head. Back to that bone tissue, firm and strong. Yes, good. Continue to breathe and see again those beautiful antlers and the beautiful eyes, soft, intelligent, loving eyes of the buck. Bring back your consciousness to its beautiful face, to its body, to its forelegs, to its feet on the ground. On the ground, you are again solid on the ground. And take a deep breath in and out. And gradually and slowly come back to your own original body, to the here and now. Slowly start moving your feet a bit, your toes, moving your fingers gently. Continue to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Move your body. And when you are ready, open your eyes and come fully back to your body, to the here and now. And breathe. And if you happen to have a glass of water near you, then by all means, have some water. And if you don't, then afterwards, when the ceremony concludes, have some water. Thank you. Thank you, dear, beautiful deer. Thank you, beautiful, strong antlers. Thank you, Mother Earth, soil, for your transmutation. And thank you, Bak Moon. And may the blessings of the Bak Moon assist you in letting go of the old and bringing forth new, strong growth and expansion in groundedness and in divine connection. Thank you all for participating, for listening, and all the best to you. Thank you.